Bill Gates says that AI is a threat to Google and that it will reshuffle the markets of Amazon, Microsoft, and Apple. The Norwegian sovereign wealth fund is the biggest investment fund in the world, and Nicolai Tangen is the CEO of the fund. In his podcast, In Good Company, he talks to CEOs. Yesterday, his most recent interview came out. It was with Bill Gates, who said, with a few small changes for clarity, the following about AI: I'm pretty impressed by the fact that these AI technologies can read and write. Before, a computer could repeat the text of a book, but if you gave it a test, you didn't know if it really knew what it was saying. It would be bad. With these big language models, like ChatGPT, we're starting to see that people can read and write. A lot of work needs to be done to make them more accurate and personalized. But it's a pretty big step forward that will help people be more productive in a lot of different jobs. If you can help white-collar workers by reading through complicated documents like contracts, lawsuits, or drug applications, you can make a big difference in their productivity. One of the first uses is that when you do a search, you won't just get a list of links, but you'll be able to have a conversation instead. You can say the following: my family and I are going to Greece. Here are my children's ages and how much I can spend. You'll go back and forth and make changes, so it will be like talking to someone who knows a lot. So, it's a much better search experience than anything we've had up to this point. Technology has always been bad in some way. It's rare to find something new that doesn't have any bad parts. What does this mean for job training, if nothing else? People are worried that kids will be able to cheat and have the computer write their essays for them. And it's great that these things are being talked about. I think the net benefit will be positive, but I'm not going to pretend that we won't have to be careful, especially in areas like healthcare where there is a shortage of workers even in rich countries. So it could help doctors do their jobs better by helping them with paperwork, finding things, and keeping track of what's going on with their patients, which could be good. But, just like with driving apps, the accuracy will need to be very high. We still don't have that. AI is the one I've thought about the most in my life. And wondering how hard it will be and how we will do this. I'd say it was going a little slower than I expected until the last year or so. But now, I'm actually surprised that we're speeding up. I think AI will be the most important thing of this decade. I'm not sure if anyone will win. Google, Nasdaq Goog, has made all the money from search, so the money from search will go down. Microsoft, Nasdaq MSFT, has been able to move quickly on that one, so their share of it may be going down. We will eventually make a personal agent that can help you and give you advice. This agent will understand everything you say and read. In a way, the personal agent will take the place of going directly to Amazon, Siri, or Outlook. Google is in charge of search, Amazon, Nasdaq, AMZN, is in charge of shopping, Microsoft, MSFT, is in charge of productivity, and Apple, Nasdaq Apple, is in charge of everything on an Apple device. But once you have this personal agent, those separate markets merge into one. Hey, I only want one personal agent, and of course it can help me shop, plan, write documents, and work across my devices in this rich way, you might say. In 10 years, we won't think of these businesses as separate, because AI will know you so well that when you're buying gifts or planning trips, it won't matter if Amazon has the best price or if someone else does. You won't have to worry about it at all. So it could change the way tech markets look in a pretty big way.